Yeah. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We are back with another one from y'all already know Gates Open Media. You know what I mean? I'll put that on across there. But hey, so today we're gonna talk about Kevin Samuels, world shaking up, negative or positive, however you see it. So we're gonna talk about that. What Odell Beckham, what Dee Bo Samuel said about Odell Beckham, and um, what Floyd Money Mayweather said about Colin Kaepernick right after this. So we're back, folks. Gates open. You know what I'm saying? We here to make some things happen today. We're gonna talk a little bit about Kevin Samuels. I already went over it. So anyway, Kevin Samuels, what Dee Bo said about Odell Beckham, and a little bit about Floyd Mayweather and his take on Colin Kaepernick. So anyway, the boys over there, y'all already know where they at. Sitting Politic. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, check them out. Like, comment, subscribe. Same thing over here. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this information because we're trying to get it out, grow the channel. And this channel obviously is Gates Open Media. And music, all music on this channel so far has been sponsored by D-Mine's Music. Normally I play a little bit in the beginning, but I ain't gonna lie. I got a different setup today, so I kind of forgot. So I'm gonna bring it to y'all there at the end anyway, like I always do. That's what we do. I always do. You know what I'm saying? So, now, hey, check out your boy Cash Out. You know what I mean? Check your boy out. Help the channel grow. And thank you to everybody who has donated to the channel. Love y'all. And with that being said, if you hit the like button, hit me up on YouTube. If you hit the like button, it don't cost you one dime. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up. Anyway, with that being said, man, let's kind of roll on into it. Kevin Samuels unexpectedly died. RP to Kevin Samuels. Hold on. My bad. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I'm over here watching this game, you know what I'm saying? But Mr. Kevin Samuels, obviously passed this past week. And at the end of the day, I was thinking, whether you like the guy or not, sort of like Cam Newton, whether you like Cam, believe what Cam said, don't like what he said, really, it doesn't matter because it's their opinion. So at the end of the day, hold up. I got everything falling apart. So Kevin Samuels says he works off of numbers, which are facts. But just because he says, one thing's supposed to happen, that don't mean it's going to happen like that for everybody. That don't mean high or I don't know if you want to say, because his thing was high value. If a person, there's always there's always the rules change in some situations. I can't think of the exactly the word I'm trying to look for. But anyway, some people, you know what I'm saying, you can find a girl that has children, because one thing he said, if you have children, a high value man is not going to want you. You know what I'm saying? We all know there's exceptions to the rule. Even if he's working with facts of these numbers, there's exceptions to the rule. So that don't mean for you to this guy here sitting politics. But anyway, say double standards. But that don't mean for you to just believe what he said and stop working your dreams. Another thing he used to say is that females, why are you trying to, go to college, and why are you trying to do these things? I didn't agree with that because, back in the day, what I'm saying, even if you treat your husband right, even if a female treats your husband, what I'm saying, you treat your husband right, doesn't mean that he's not going to go out and cheat. You know what I'm saying? The story of Papa was a Rolling Stone, that was a real thing. You know what I mean? So, or if a man just up and leave his wife and she don't know how to work, now she got to get out there and work and struggle because she has no skills. So that I never agreed with when he said that. Made no sense to me. But the message that the guy was putting out, regardless, doesn't mean you had to go out and just live your life that way. Oh, all women should do this or should do that. No, it didn't work like that. But at the end of the day, double standards, wrong. You need to go back and see his other videos. See, he started YouTube back in 2015. So in 2015, he was mainly talking to the guys until he had a viral video went on when he was talking about a female. And I believe the video allegedly, I believe the viral video said that the girl looked like Emmett or was shaped like Emmett Smith because, you know, he'll ask her dress size, age, and all those different things and weight. And I think the girl was like 5'8", 5'9", somewhere around there, 220 pounds. And he said she weighs more than a man. So she weighed more than Barry Sanders and Emmett Smith at the time. So there wasn't double standards. If you go back and check his podcast, he went in on dudes too. You know, telling dudes, you know, how you gonna consider yourself a high value man, and with certain criteria. You know, he might be overweight, he might not make enough money because he had a standard of, you know, his little formula, whatever the case may be. So the only reason he went viral is because he said it about a lady, about a female. See, when you say that about a guy, it doesn't resonate like that because I don't know if it's us guys or we don't care as much. I don't know, but at the end of the day, you know, most females, they want to be called pretty. Or if you talk bad about Lizzo or somewhere, you body shame, and it's always, we got to turn it into a positive. You know, when a guy marries a girl, whether she's pretty or not, or whatever the case may be, what do they say? Oh man, you lucky. But they don't never tell her she's lucky. You know what I mean? Think about it. They'll tell the guy he's lucky. But and what's the saying? Happy life, happy wife, happy life. You know what I'm saying? So all those standards go to females. So he was, but I believe Kevin, you know, where he was actually helping men out was saying, hey, you know, whatever pretty girl or whatever the case may be, he was like, you should, what do you say? You're speaking from a male's perspective. No, I'm just saying what Kevin was saying. So people break that thing, will understand a little bit more what he was talking about. But he was, man, make me lose my train of thought. But he would tell, God, dog it, you messed me up, man. But we coming back here. Let me get it back. What I believe he was actually helping men out trying to help men out. Whether you had this high value woman or a super pretty woman, and a guy don't think he can get her, whatever the case may be, he brought them down to a normal understanding that, hey, you want this high value man, so to speak, you want all these kids or whatever the case may be, how much is it going to cost for you to get those kids? How much is it going to cost in daycare? Do you want to go back to work after, you know what I'm saying, you have the kids? This, that, and the other. He was saying the high value man, do you mind if so to speak, if he cheat? And it's like, because the high value man has options, more options. So, but I believe what he was getting them to understand, look, don't always look for that high value man, but look for that plumber who make $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year. Look for some of the other guys that you're turning your back on, because there's only, what's the ratio? I forgot the ratio, but there's a lot more women than men. And I feel like he was trying to get the woman to understand that men are actually very important, and you just throwing a bunch of them in the garbage. And then as a black man, he was saying they average about $42,000 to $45,000 a year. So you're looking for a black guy, and most of these cases, not all the cases, that makes, you know, $200,000-$400,000 a year, and that's not including the athletes. So he didn't include celebrities or TV people, football, basketball, those industries there, because he didn't qualify them as a high value man, so to speak. So, well, you went over there. We'll do tell other women they're lucky if they got a handsome man. I mean, yeah, that it does happen. Definitely happens. Never said it doesn't. He was wrong then too. LOL. Pretty woman got a ton of options too. Yes, that is 100% true. But a lot of these women that were calling into his show was basically saying was having it broken down, and now they're ready to settle down, or whatever the case may be. But he was saying they should have been settling down earlier, which that's another thing I disagree with. Because I have 2 daughters. I'm not going to tell them to, you know, settle down at 21, 22 years old. And, you know, I want them to go out and gain their own life experiences. Because if a man comes into their life and they don't have any work qualities or anything like that, it's doom and gloom for them. You know what I mean? So it'll be doom and gloom for my own daughters if I was trying to teach them the Kevin Samuels thought patterns, or whatever we want to call them. It doesn't. So I didn't agree with all what he was saying, but I agreed with a lot of the parts where he was always talked about not always trying to find a guy, and not that you can't find a guy that makes all this money. You know what I'm saying? And if you have kids, you're not going to get a guy that has all this money. And way he broke that down is some girls would say, "Oh yeah, I have a man that does this and makes this and make that. Did you marry him?" That was always his comeback. He said, "Yeah, they'll sleep with you or whatever the case may be, but did you marry him?" You know, Kevin said it doesn't happen, not me. So there's definitely exceptions to the rules, but he was saying based off the statistics, wherever he got them from, based off the statistics, that doesn't happen. But you know what I'm saying? There's always, like I said, exceptions to the rule, but I'm not in that world like that, so I don't know if what he was actually saying was really accurate or whatever the case may be. Never took the time to look it up or try to look it up. Really interested in it at all, because me, one, obviously I'm married, but 2, I'm not going to teach my daughters that. I'm not going to teach my son that. So it didn't matter to me, but I do think it mattered to some men who was looking for, you know, high class women or whatever the case may be. And I think he helped a lot of men in that arena, because I believe, like I said earlier, some of the females, they came down to earth, so to speak, and he actually helped the guys out, and be able to attain a woman like that, so to speak, if she brought her quote unquote standards down. But you know, the biggest thing I didn't like is because, like Cam Newton and Kevin Samuels, at the end of the day, these are the people that they're screening you already. They're telling you what they like. So it ain't no point in you necessarily trying to talk to these people. He's not telling you. I mean, that's at the end of the day. Like I say, there's exceptions to the rule, but some of that stuff, I believe, was his opinion. He claimed he worked off the numbers, though. But if a guy tells you, "Oh, I'm not loyal," or if a girl tells you, "Oh, I'm not loyal," in the beginning of the relationship, then what are you going to say? You know what I'm saying? You're going to know right up front. So I feel like that's what they were actually doing, telling you right up front how they feel about relationships. Oh, I'm not loyal. So at that point, you have your understanding of, should I try to move on, or should I try to continue to pursue this relationship? You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like they were doing. If like Cam said, he like, you know, like these bad bees, he called them. Can you cook? You know what I mean? If he want his woman to cook, he want his woman to cook. It is what it is. If you can't cook, then don't try to talk to him. That's the way I feel about it. You know what I mean? They're being upfront in the type of woman that they want to pursue a relationship with. So just like a guy, if a guy or if a woman tells a guy, hey, I got 90% of my friends are male. No, we're just friends and all that. Well, how do you want to perceive that? Look, you're going to have to stop talking to these guys. You know, you can't have guy friends, or you can have guy friends. But at the end of the day, they're telling you up front what they do, what they like. So you have to accept it. You can't go changing everybody. You know what I mean? And if you accept it, you accept it. And if you don't, you don't. But they're giving you their standard. And that's how I feel Kevin Samuels was doing. That's how I feel Cam did as well. They're giving you their standards, and you can take it or leave it. And I think that's like the best way to be. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's my little take on Kevin Samuels. Oh, and man, the hate. And I was getting on this, and then I scrolled, so to speak. So the hate this man is getting. This man didn't hurt one person. Just like Kaepernick. I don't really agree with the mess Kaepernick was doing. In the beginning I did, but long term I don't. But because Kaepernick never hurt anybody. He didn't hurt one single person. And a Marine or something was the one that told him to kneel. It was more respectful. So the same thing with Kevin Samuels. He didn't hurt one person. Those people, those ladies watched his show time and time and time again. The guys watched his show time and time and time again, and they still call up to the show. Why? Why was this man getting so many super chats? People was liking his comments. Why he had over 1 million subscribers? People liked his content, and they were willing to pay for it. So how are you gonna just hate on the guy and just so many people are just happy he's dead? That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, who did he hurt? That's my question. To get all this hate, who did he actually hurt? Nobody. What person did he call that say, hey, come on the show so I can give you this business? Nobody. I watched the show time and time again, and ladies would call up, and it'll go smooth in the beginning, but once he get down to the nuts and bolts, so to speak, it a lot of times went south, majority of the time, and then you had some that was like, man, you're right. And then they don't talk about how many people call into the show and say, Kevin, you saved my marriage, you saved this, you saved that, you really helped me out. See, that stuff they don't show. They just show the stuff. Obviously, negativity is gonna go viral. You don't get the positive stuff. You know what I mean? You get the negative stuff. So he's had his channel since 2015. Think about it. 2015, he went viral for one clip. Bam. Then he had 1 million subscribers. So he's been doing this thing for, 7 years? And then, boom, he got 1 million subscribers. Come on, man. Make it make sense. And then that whole thing where, the nurse lady was in his room and all that. I kind of sit back and let things happen before I try to, speak on it, because things are going to come out. They're coming out there. Some people trying to say the man was broke. But I think there's a lawsuit going on right now about that. Plant. Yeah, they probably did plant the girl in there, about what I believe. CIA operative. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. You want me to go down that road too, don't you? But I definitely wouldn't doubt it. It was all because she said he was injured. Like, you're a nurse. You're not a CNA. You said injured. So when you're injured, I got a broken leg, I got a broken hand or something like that. Not I fell out on top of you and now I'm just laying there lifeless. That's different. And as a nurse, you should have some type of clue to the signs of a heart attack, a stroke, or something like that, seizure, whatever the case may be. But yeah, it definitely sounds fishy. I put that on the book the other day. Definitely sounds fishy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna move on from there. That's my little take on it. And I'll update that as time goes because I believe more and more and more is going to come out. His mother said she learned about it. You hand me that easy that button.
That was easy.
Hey.
That was easy.
Yeah. Hold up.
That was easy.
Yeah. Got to be more careful, boy. I tell you. So I got a little new setup here. I'm trying out. I don't really like it, but it's all good. Just because man, got me a little crispy over here. I got a light sitting right there. I know I'm light skinned though. No, I'm just playing. But and then as we move on to a little bit of football. Well, Dee Bo Samuels. Let me see if I can find exactly what he said. It's pretty funny. But I let me see. Man, there's been a lot going on in sports this week, man. It's been crazy. So Dee Bo Samuels said apparently talking about what's his name? Odell Beckham. Apparently he likes to be crapped on. So I'll crap on him real quick. His entire career was made with one catch. I smoked you in your comments, Cole. No, you didn't, Cole. That was, I don't know what you was talking about. You ain't even watched enough of Kevin, by the way. You need to get a button that's hard. No, Cole. Smoking you?
That was easy. That was easy.
Yeah. So he said he got one catch his whole career. You know, he got the Super Bowl, but he got hurt in the Super Bowl. So what y'all think? At the end of the day, Odell Beckham, in my opinion, one, he's been hurt. And two, I believe also, yeah, he's lived his entire career is made by one catch. I gotta agree with that. I mean, I know he's super talented. Obviously, he can catch the football, he can play football, fast, quick, route running, all that stuff. Check all the boxes. Except for the injury box. That box he can't check. Now, he went over there with his homeboy, Landry. They both went to Cleveland. He didn't play much. And then as things, you know, hindsight is always 20/20. So as things unwind, we see that Baker Mayfield just wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? He got a career similar to Jameis Winston. If you think about it, go look at his numbers. His numbers are similar to Jameis Winston. So he is not that guy. And I believe Odell probably, I think obviously he's better than what he is if he can stay on the field between the injuries and switching teams and all this stuff here. At the end of the day, who has more value, Dee Bo or Odell? And I would say Dee Bo because Dee Bo is a legit wide receiver who can actually play running back. You know what I mean? A legit wide receiver who can play running back. So I believe who has the most value right now, in my personal opinion, even if he wasn't hurt, even if Odell wasn't hurt, say he was healthy, and obviously we know we're coming off the ACL. Don't know when he'll be ready this year, but I believe that yeah, he's I believe Dee Bo is I would take Dee Bo over Odell Beckham. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dee Bo is younger without the injuries as well. So I would take him. I mean, but you know, that catch, we all know Odell can catch that thing. But you're gonna have to pay Dee Bo way more. I don't think he's gonna. I mean, what? I don't think it'll be way more. It's probably more, but you're gonna say way more because what is Odell going to be asking for? I think it's gonna be top tier. And I think Dee Bo gonna be top tier. I don't know if they. I was about to say red shirted. I don't know if they what you call it? Man, I can't think of the name. Franchise tag, old boy, Dee Bo. I don't know. We'll have to see about that because I think Dee Bo's value is more. Yes, 10+ million a year. Then Odell Beckham. I don't know what is this Odell Beckham's last year, so will he get a contract? Well, I guess basically next year because he got hurt in the Super Bowl, so he probably won't play just about this whole season, if any. So when he come back, will it be a Kevin Durant thing? Will they give him money anyway? Not sure. Dee Bo want Tyreek money, $25 million. I don't know, man. Just because he's a legit running back, he might be able to get that. 25, Lord. I don't think I'm paying him that. Odell not on the team. So, but Odell going to be out this whole year, too. How much he got paid from the Rams? I have no clue. It's probably part of that, the contract he was already on from Cleveland. But if Dee Bo get 25, I see if he so Tyreek got 25. So I believe Odell would be right there at the same point. I'm assuming he's not going to play this year. If he do, it'll be in the playoffs or the Super Bowl. Well, I guess he's not on the team. He played for $3 million. But he's been hurt. So yeah, Dee Bo's gonna get more money. He's going to get more money just because your boy's injury prone, and nobody's gonna want to pay him unless they franchise him for 1 year. And if he get hurt, you know what I mean? So yeah, Dee Bo would. Yeah, you're right. Just that injury prone. Yeah, you're right. It'll probably be more than 10 million then. It'll be probably more than 10. But as a coach, who do you want on your team then? You know what I'm saying? Who do you want? You want Odell or Dee Bo? Let's say a healthy Odell who's not going to get hurt if we could guarantee that, or you want a Dee Bo Samuel? I'm taking Dee Bo. I'll take Dee Bo because just that running back capability is awesome. Exactly. He'll get 10 million a year and be happy. Right now, definitely. He better be just to be in the league. But yeah, you're right on that one. You got me. I give you that one. You got me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do a little bit of deeper thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff just come off the cuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. Dee Bo. Yeah, I would take Dee Bo. Because then also Odell is a little bit of a locker room guy that's not good. Stir your team up a little bit. Yeah, you got to pay him. So then if you pay him $25 million, your quarterback has to be similar to your quarterback, still on the rookie deal or something, because quarterback's getting paid. Yeah, skill wise, not close, but it's just the ability to do more for my team, and then that way, for whatever reason, I could drop a running back. If he's going to be my running back, I can drop a wide receiver and bring somebody else on if necessary, or drop on my 53-man roster, or drop if he's going to play wide receiver, drop a running back, something like that, or carry an extra one, however it would work out. Carry an extra wide receiver. If you play running back, I could carry an extra. Regardless, I could carry an extra wide receiver, regardless. So I think that's where he can benefit the team a little bit from too. And then that gets into the pockets of the owner, where that actually helps them out. That actually, in hindsight, could cut, even though he's making 25, that could cut that down a little bit by being able to pick up another player. Not pick him up, but put him on the 53-man roster. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if I had to pick one, I would take Dee Bo simply because he's playing two positions. He can legit play two positions, and he's younger, and he's not injury prone. All right, so you got me. I'm coming up with Dee Bo. But so next, as we roll around, Money Mayweather. It might not even be in the thing. I think I messed it up. Yes, instant course and code the contract. with Dee Bo will limit your team's ability to build around. And that's what I was kind of getting at because the quarterback is making a lot of money. Appreciate you bringing me back to that because I got on that and then I squirreled off on a tangent. But yeah, so just kind of like your team, and his team is the Dolphins, by the way. You know, they got a quarterback that's in their first contract. So you can do something like that. You can bring a Tyreek Hill in making all that money. But eventually, if he plays up to par, the quarterback is going to eat up more money. And depending upon how well he plays, more money he's going to eat up of the salary cap. So I think that's probably where it would boil down to, is if you can actually afford him, Dee Bo over Odell Beckham. That's where I think it'll really hit. But at that point, then you probably want to go with Odell because he's going to be less hit to the salary cap. But I think at the end of the day, it depends on the team's dynamic on which one I would take. And then next, you know what I'm saying, as we roll on through this thing, what Money Mayweather said. Let's see what Money Mayweather said. He said something about Cap. You know what? Man, I have to play the video. Play the soundbite. But basically, he was on this podcast, and he went in on Kaepernick, basically saying he was trash. I don't know what I want to shout him out, but I don't know what podcast it was. But basically, he said Kaepernick was trash, and that's why he basically isn't in the league. And then he said, ask, he got that money, and what did he do? Kind of the same thing I've been asking. What did Cap do for us? You know what I mean? What did he do for the community? That I don't know. Haven't seen it. Haven't witnessed it. He probably, and then there was something in that video where he said he'd been doing things behind the scenes. And then Antonio Brown said, why? Why is it behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? I know biblically you're supposed to do things behind the scenes. So to speak, when you're donating money or, you know, helping a person out, you're not supposed to take all that credit and put it all in the limelight. So those things you see on YouTube, but I'm not. I mean, at that point, man, you should do that because they are also getting proceeds to help more people. So I think that's a good thing. So I think that would differ a little bit. But Kaepernick made a public stance where he kneeled publicly. So they want to know, hey, well, who are you helping? And if he's helped anybody in your neighborhood or anything like that, hey, let us know. Because I don't know of one thing he's helped other than his own organization, which I don't even know the name of the organization. I don't even know the name of the organization. But what has he done? You know, he showed up to the NFL. He basically in his little documentary, which I thought was pretty pitiful and funny. But anyway, in his documentary, he said, you know, the football was like a slave. He felt like a slave, basically, allegedly, when he was going through the NFL, like the combine. And, you know, they poke, prod. They do all these things to you. Like, I guess they did slaves, supposedly, allegedly did slaves back in the day. But these slaves wasn't going home to $1 million mansions and you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't care about that, but at the end of the day, regardless of what y'all think about it and what I even think about it, but at the end of the day, if it was so bad, why are you trying to go back? You know what I'm saying? And this isn't really about that, but why are you trying to go back if they crapped on you like that? You know, if that's the way you truly felt, you know what I mean? And if that's the way you truly felt, okay, fine. I don't have a problem with that. But don't try to come back to something that you called it basically a slave mentality type deal. And now you want to come back to it. That doesn't make any sense. And not only that, you made it widely known publicly. If anybody go watch the documentary, I don't even know the name of it. It was in my opinion, the corniest thing. One of the corniest movies I've ever seen. I even cringed. I felt uncomfortable watching the doggone thing almost. But this is Floyd Money Mayweather going at him. Forget about me. I'm sorry, this wasn't Floyd. I'm sorry. This was I said Antonio Brown. This was Antonio Brown going at him, not Kent. So y'all just got to think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we all, a lot of people think Antonio crazy too. So, and I'm about one of them. But just sitting down, understanding what he's talking about, I think he spoke truth there. Was he trash on the football field? Hell, he played football. I didn't. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the man was trash, but I do believe he was about to be the backup, and that's when he came out with his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Blaine Gabbert was about to be the starter. And then that's when everything, you know what I'm saying, hit the fan, so to speak. So I believe what Antonio Brown was saying. He spoke his truth. I believe that was true. That's the way I felt. You know, him saying he trashed on the football field. I'm not going to go that far. But I will say he was about to lose his starting position, though. So, hey, y'all let your boy know. Y'all let your boy know. Man, we coming live from the house, putting more things together, I'm trying to get this right so I can get more folks on the to go live with me. Man, I got some things really lining up. I'm gonna try to start some of them this week and going on into next week. I got man, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know if I can make all these things happen. It's gonna be great for the show. And I think you guys want to see the content too. So definitely stay locked in. Definitely spread this thing out, man. We trying to go big. We almost at 100 subscribers. We are at 91 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit this 100, not 100, not 100. Let's hit this 100. We need to get to 100 subscribers. Right now, we chilling at literally 91 subscribers, y'all. Man, I'm so happy too. You know what I'm saying? 91. At the end of the day, that was 91 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy about that. But we want to push the new levels. We gonna hit 90. We're gonna hit 100. Then we're gonna hit 500. We're gonna hit 1,000, and we just gonna take this thing right on to the moon. You know what I'm saying? I think they say the sun that's 93 million miles away, so one of them. But anyway, it gotta be the sun. But we trying to take this thing to the sun and back. Forget the moon. We going past that thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all look out for your boy. We always doing things, trying to make things happen. And as we go out, we got D Minds, and we streaming on all platforms. Next week, we gonna have some more music. You know, my other cousin, D Minds, my cousin here. Then we got my cousin Billy Moonlight. Is it Billy Moonlight? Man, I'm messing up. But he already gave me the okay. Yeah, Billy Moonlight. He done gave me the okay. And we're gonna put some of his music on here. So y'all be on the lookout for that, which I believe is also on all streaming platforms. But we've been rocking with my cousin here since day one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep playing his stuff. I'm gonna play my other cousin stuff too. So y'all be on the lookout. And we're gonna roll this thing out like this. Yeah. Hey man, like I say, they don't make it like this no more. They don't make it like this no more. Yeah. I hope y'all can hear that too. Man, I recorded one video all on mute one time. Got to be more careful. Yeah, y'all. Y'all listen to that though. Ooh. I'll just be out there fool. I can joke though. Ooh. I finish. Hey, y'all check out your boy TikTok. Gates Open Media TikTok. Yeah, y'all. Who that? Yeah. Listening. Yeah, we vibing. And I'm searching for love. Yeah. 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 Hey. Still on the cover, yeah. Hey, I got 4 mics. What y'all want? Which one y'all want me to get on? I need you. I need love. Wanna find my lady, yeah. That's a need love, baby.
That was easy.
Yeah. That's that fire that on. On my TikTok, I'm gonna have to start doing them TikTok dances. I can jump now. Maybe I'm ready. Yeah, y'all know I can jump for real though. Here, right my side. Not for the finish. How y'all like my mic? Like this? Or like this? Hey, y'all hear that? Ooh, watch it. Right? Now. Ooh. That's that funk. Yeah. I can't do much sitting in the seat, but I can jump though. I like that one. Go. Ooh. Y'all already know. So hey, there's my little clip, and we're gonna exit out this thing. But hey, I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Coming out like y'all went somewhere. But I appreciate y'all checking out your boy. And this is my my checkout.